Hey everybody, how you doing out there? What I thought I'd do today is a lot of the time during this time of year I work with students and we work on doing we work on Christmas carols and holiday songs and things like that. So what I thought I would do is kind of do an arrangement of Silent Night for solo guitar. With a lot of my intermediate students, I kind of start to work with them on combining bass and chords and melody and everything and putting it all together, because at its best, the guitar can be, in my opinion, an orchestral kind of instrument, playing many, many parts as opposed to always doing single notes or always doing just chords and things like that. So what I'm going to do Silent Night, then kind of explain a little bit of it when I'm done. So here we go. So what I'm doing there is basically using my thumb to play all of the bass notes. Everything is based around G, C, and D. And so everything, I'm just working with the bass notes with the thumb, and then all the rest of the parts of the chord, I'm basically every time plucking the melody, whatever string the melody is on, plucking with my ring finger, and then hitting the other two notes of the chord, the two adjacent strings following that, hitting using my index and my middle fingers. So when I do something like this, it's a G chord, except my ring finger is on the B string instead of the E string. So plucking here the D, G, and B strings along with the low E with my thumb, and then the melody uses the open E string with the 3rd fret B string. D string here, the D chord, excuse me, is regular D chord, except using the 5th fret on the high E string instead of the 2nd fret, resulting in this kind of thing, along with the open D string with the thumb. And then doing that, and then kind of a G chord borrowing the 3rd fret of the B and E strings, so on and so forth. Then this kind of stems from the C chord. Now the big thing you want to try to do with this whole thing is lift the fingers as little as possible, almost giving the impression of 2 instruments playing. Now here I'm doing 1st finger on the 5th fret of the high E, 2nd finger on the 7th fret of the G, and the ring finger on the 7th fret of the B string, along with the open D string. Now pinky on the 8th fret of the high E string, then regular G chord, then hitting the root on the 3rd fret of the low E, hitting the 7th fret on the high E for the melody. Now that's kind of half of a D chord. And then I reach back and hit the 1st fret of the B string, 2nd fret of the G, and then the low 3rd fret low E string, and then the open D and G strings. So, one more time.